This is Scott Craig, Public Policy Advisor for KLMP, with this week's legislative update from the South Dakota Capitol in Pierre. And I'm one of 105 legislators from throughout the state who are preparing bills, getting co-sponsors, and ramping up the activity for everybody in the Capitol. And as promised, I'm joined this week by Dale Barcher, the Executive Director of the Family Heritage Alliance, and he's going to give you from his perspective this week's legislative update. Good morning, Dale.
Hello, Scott. Well, we're in day 5 here at the South Dakota's 90th legislative session. There are 2 FHA Action lobbyists with boots on the ground here in Pierre fighting for our family values. I am here along with FHA staff member Norman Woods. The FHA Action also spends, Scott, as you know, some significant time mentoring the next generation of leaders, so that this week we have a young man by the name of Cole Smith shadowing us here at the Capitol. Cole is a senior in high school and resides in Rapid City. Well, I want to encourage folks to follow those bills that the Family Heritage Alliance Action are either supporting, opposing, or watching carefully by going to FHAAction.org. That's FHAAction.org, and click on the legislative radar. As of today, there are 64 House bills to be considered, along with some 73 Senate bills. Our legislator is on course to view some 500 plus bills and resolutions during this session. Scott, our new Secretary of State, Chantel Krebs, has announced that she will be pushing an aggressive legislative package and asking the legislature to consider supporting changes to election law, corporate filing law, and streamlining current laws. She'll be a busy lady. Our Attorney General, Marty Jackley, is submitting approximately 8 different bills, and one of which FHA Action will be supporting. It is Senate Bill 13, which would require certain persons convicted for human trafficking to register as sex offenders. Folks, this criminal activity, human trafficking, victimizes the most vulnerable members of our society, and we applaud our Attorney General for submitting Senate Bill 13. We're also supporting the governor's juvenile justice bill. This is Senate Bill 73, which improves the public safety with regards to juvenile justice. When it comes to opposing bills, we have currently one bill in the crosshairs, and that would be Senate Bill 57. This bill will authorize and regulate the playing of craps, roulette, and keno within the city limits of Deadwood and on our reservations, even though this issue was voted upon back November the 4th and won a statewide vote of 57 to 43%. The FHA Action will continue to oppose this bill and any further bill that expands gambling in South Dakota. So back November 4th, the voters simply gave permission to the legislature to approve, review, and then approve these 3 games. Well, folks, it was Douglas Wilson who once said, and I quote, "When vice is bold, that is not the time for virtue to be timid." End quote. Well, let me be very clear on this. The Family Heritage Alliance Action will be bold in our opposition to any expansion of gambling in our great state. Well, we're going to continue to watch for several bills and resolutions as they pertain to such issues as the sanctity of life, Common Core education standards, the repeal of the death penalty, homeschooling, religious liberty, and much, much more. Our plate here at the Capitol is certainly full. Once again, I want to encourage you to follow us by going to FHAAction.org. That's FHAAction.org, and click on the legislative radar.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank you, Scott.
This has been this week's legislative update from the South Dakota Capitol in Pierre with Dale Barcher, and we will be back this time next Wednesday morning with the next legislative update. For KLMP, this is Scott Craig, Public Policy Advisor.